Hey guys, Ms. Marcus here, and as you can see, we're back with some MyClub, the Marcus Mafia. And of course, as you know, it takes ages to get into games, so eventually we do get into a game this time in we're looking at divisions 9 to 11, and I think we actually get a guy in division 10. Yes, I am right, his name was King FIFA KSA number 10. King FIFA. Really? Oh well, anyway. This guy's team, if I can remember correctly, was actually pretty decent, but again, it's not a home match for us, and of course he has Donnie Alves, my god, like that sort of says everything. But again, we couldn't actually, I think we actually could actually put some good players into this match, because we actually had Jadahiro was back in, yes, Jadahiro was my manager, so as you can see there, Fernando Llorente was going to get his first opportunity, as well as Javi Martinez and Yaya Toure, and Marquinhos was moved forward to the attacking midfield position, taking Tarantino's place. But as you can see there, this guy had a pretty decent team, like say Gareth Bale and Isco and Javier Mascherano, but my god, he just was not that good a player. But it was the most annoying thing, as you can probably tell from the title of this video, Disconnections, what the hell. Because of the fact that I actually get disconnected in this first match. Now, I have no clue why, because my internet was fine. Nothing was going on in my internet. There was no one else in my house when I actually recorded this. So why my internet decided to just go crazy for one lapse, I just don't know. And you'll see what I'm talking about basically from in about a minute. As you see here in the first minutes of the match, we played some really good football. It's just pass it around, get to Marquinhos, back to D'Ambrosio. D'Ambrosio takes an opportunity, just decides to nearly cut inside, doesn't cut inside, and it goes out for a corner kick, which actually comes to nothing. But from the beginning of the match, I sort of knew that I had like opportunities, because this guy was an alright player, but he wasn't that good. As you see here in the 4th minute of the match, Llorente actually gets his first goal for the club, like a really good finish through the goalkeeper's legs. And then about 2 or 3 minutes later, he gets the most fortunate opportunity ever, as Javier Hernandez basically gets an opportunity on goal after just a weird like header opportunity from what's his name, from Subotic. But as you see there, Arcuvio doing some good job defending and then just taking it right in the face. But then about the 12th minute of the match here, as you see here, Javi Martinez on the ball actually runs past Isco, runs past Dani Alves, gets an opportunity, gets a shot away, and it's a good block from David Luiz. And then from the resulting corner kick, he actually just ran all the way with Gareth Bale, and I just could not stop him, because for every reason it started to lag ever so slightly, and I was like, what the hell is going on? As you see here, he gets the ball off Griezmann on the left hand side, crosses it in first time, and Gareth Bale pops up with a header to make it basically equalising before the 20th minute of the match. And then in the 26th minute of the match, we get an opportunity with Marquinhos. Marquinhos takes the opportunity, actually hits off the post, and Llorente can't get the rebound in. And then from like that, he started messing about for a bit, and as you can see there, it started to lag, and that little thing in at the middle of the screen started to appear, and just continuously appeared. As you see here, I sort of don't really get the ball back for ages, because I just was so far behind. There was maybe about a 2-second lag as I was trying to pick between players, not trying to put players too far out of position and whatnot. Then eventually I get the ball back, and as you can see here, like I'm doing all these things which I really don't do, because you know how I am with quick passing, and it doesn't really work out. And then eventually he gets an opportunity with Griezmann to cross it into the box. He crosses it in, and then it comes up saying establishing communications, and I was like, what the hell? And it says the match we have managed, connection quality between your client and the Pro Evolution Soccer 2015 relay survey has significantly worsened, and it's not your opponent who has done it. So basically the match has been abandoned as I disconnected from the servers, which is just goddamn ridiculous. So I went from having a 527 to a 515. I got no points in the match, and I got like 200 GP, which was just like a biggest complete waste of time ever. Now, I'm not blaming Konami's servers, I'm probably going to blame my own internet, because my own internet is absolutely terrible. But anyway, I can't really say anything. But moving into the next match, and the next match was against a guy called Mango Bomb, I think was his name, and he was in Division 12, so I knew I'd have an opportunity to destroy him, which is a bit harsh, but I destroyed him. But this time we got a proper good opportunity. This was maybe the only one other match where I actually tried. I thought, well, if the game kicks me out again, I'll probably give it a rest and maybe come back to it later on. But as you see there, you had Javi Martinez, you had Claudio Pizarro, Mario Götze, you had Llorente up front as well. So you had a pretty good squad, but he just didn't really play to his strengths. If you have the likes of Mario Götze in the middle, you should be playing everything through him rather than trying to like play around him. Like, if I had Götze, which I probably should have Götze, but I don't have him. But if I did have Götze, I would probably play a lot through him. Like, for example, I have Cristiano Ronaldo sitting, well, he's not on the bench, but he was sitting in my squad. And he basically, if I play with Ronaldo, I know I will utilise him way too much, and it will just be a complete boring thing to watch of just me playing with Ronaldo every single time. Hence why I play Llorente up front. I can play the ball long to him as well as just run with him in general, because I'm confident in my ability to run past players in this game, which I'm actually quite proud of, because a lot of people don't understand how to dribble in this game. And yes, I could make a dribbling tutorial, but it would just be too easy for you all. You should learn how to play the game. But anyway, he kicked off as you'd expect. We were playing at the Konami Stadium, as you know, as we always do. And in the 13th minute of the match, Llorente gets an opportunity, gets a strike away, and it's a really good strike to make it his first goal. This time his proper first goal, as this time he actually isn't like through the goalkeeper's legs or anything. And about 2 or 3 minutes later, Marquisio on the ball down, like right in the centre of the pitch, just decided to run for a bit, and this guy just could not defend to save his life. As get an opportunity, gets a strike away, and makes it 2-0 within 20 minutes. From about a corner kick in the 23rd minute of the match, Llorente actually gets his head in it this time, and it's an absolute amazing header this time, actually genuinely scoring from a corner kick with a proper header, which I was really happy about. But in the 28th minute of the match, again going forward, again another opportunity, Ayala gets taken out, Yaya Toure with the penalty kick, and Yaya Toure pings it right into the top corner, and that's like the first penalty I've scored in absolutely ages in PES, because for whatever reason I'm terrible at penalties. 38th minute, D'Ambrosio skinning people and chipping the goalkeeper from like the edge of the box to make it 5-0 in the first half. And then in the 47th minute of the match here, Ogbono with some really poor defending gives it to Llorente. Llorente gets an opportunity and Llorente pops it in for my opposition. But literally from the kickoff, I was like, yep, I'm not going to have this. I'm just going to go and just score another one just to completely deflate his comeback. And that's what I do with D'Ambrosio. So D'Ambrosio scores 2, Llorente scored 2, and Marquisio scored 1. That does not sound right. And Yaya Toure scored 1. So 6-1 at half time, and I was sort of like well, I'm just going to go out and destroy him as you'd expect in the second half. But basically from like the second half, he actually gets a really good opportunity from like the first opportunity he could possibly have in the second half. And I sort of noticed that this guy, I'm sure, had changed players in the second half, which was quite weird because he was playing a much different way from how he had been playing beforehand. And Marquisio gets another opportunity, gets his second goal of the game to make it 7-1. And in the 80th minute of the match here, Llorente just runs past 2 or 3 players. People try to push him off the ball, just can't do it, and Llorente scores his hat-trick in his first hat-trick in his second game for the club, which is just crazy. And then in the basically last minutes of the match, Marquisio gets an opportunity, and Marquisio pops in to get his hat-trick. His first hat-trick is like 5th or 6th goal in Marcus Mafia colours to make it 9-1 as a final score. So basically, get disconnected in one match, destroy the next opposition. That's how you do it. So 22 shots, 15 on target, 54% possession. Guy had 5 shots, 4 on target. He wasn't that good. His pass completion percentage was 58%. Goddamn ridiculous. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel for more, and catch you later.